breaking news out of Spain. According to Spanish authorities, multiple people have been injured after a vehicle ran into a crowd in Spain.
Yeah, it happened in the area of Ramblas area of Barcelona. They say there are several wounded people right now. We've seen pictures coming in on social media of people crouched down behind tables in restaurants right now. A very fluid situation still happening right now. Police and emergency personnel are attending to the victims that they have. Still an active scene, as you see here in these live pictures from Barcelona. We will bring you any update as soon as we learn them. Meantime, we are watching breaking news coverage. We'll get back to that shortly here, but we want to turn now to the weather.
That's right. So, Tim, we started off the morning with a lot of fog, and it's apparently going to have a really strong heat index today, right?
Yeah, it's already hot out there. Crystal clear skies and temperatures already in the mid to upper 80s. You factor in the humidity. Feels like it's in the low to mid 90s out there for this lunch hour. Haven't been there in quite a while. Live look outside here from our sky view at Nauticus. You see the clear sunny skies. Numbers 88 right now at Norfolk International. Dew point has actually fallen along the water at 66, but farther inland, it's a whole lot more sticky out there. 88 currently in Newport News, down to Smithfield, 85 in Chesapeake. We're at 84 in Ahoskie, 86 in Gloucester, 90 now in Williamsburg, 86 at the beach to Elizabeth City, and 87 in Edenton. Check out these dew points. You get away from the water, you're in the mid 70s. You factor those numbers together, you get the heat index. Dusted off this old graphic that we haven't used in probably a month, and it feels like 99. Outside right now in Smithfield, 93. Surrey feels like 96. And Gloucester feels like 100 when you step out the door in Williamsburg. Guess what? We're not done with the heat just yet. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit warmer after this afternoon, feeling like the mid to upper 90s. Going to feel like 100 tomorrow. We'll talk about storms that'll bring some slightly cooler, less humid air in for the weekend. Coming up in your full forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, Tim, thank you. Neighbors trying to come up with solutions after another accident on their street.
Yeah, this morning someone died after trying to turn onto Lynnhaven Parkway. Elise Brown has that story.
I was asleep and the boom woke me up.
The boom of a car accident. Virginia Beach police say just before 7 this morning, a driver on Gravenhurst Drive making a left onto Lynnhaven Parkway was hit by an oncoming vehicle. Neighbors ran outside.
I saw 4 cars, but only 3 of them were really messed up.
Damaged badly. People trying to get one person out of a car that was trapped. So it was just a very sad thing to wake up to.
The driver hit by the oncoming car died. Beach police blocked off the area as its fatal accident crash team investigated. Summer Martinez says she sees too many accidents at the intersection of Gravenhurst and Lynnhaven.
I really think that a light would help. I mean, you can't change people's driving, but I think you can help with having a light, because I think people just misjudge. You know, the cars coming, they kind of fly up Lynnhaven Parkway.
Police say charges are pending. In Virginia Beach, Elise Brown, 13 News Now.
Later today, 300 service members from Carrier Wing 8 will return to Naval Station Norfolk after a 7-month deployment. The Carrier Wing is part of the USS George H.W. Bush Carrier Strike Group. The arrival is set for 2 o'clock in the afternoon. More are scheduled to return tomorrow. The ship comes back on the 21st. The USS George H.W. itself, once again, set to pull into port on Monday. And all about 7,000 sailors get to come home.
Well, President Trump has put his signature on the largest expansion to the GI Bill in a decade. The Forever GI Bill will bring significant changes to education benefits for service members, veterans, and their families. Among them, removing the expiration date for veterans to tap into those benefits, more money and resources for the STEM education, and increased benefits for Purple Heart recipients.
New at noon, Governor Terry McAuliffe is dishing out $700,000 in grants to a biotech company. LifeNet Health is planning to expand its global headquarters in Virginia Beach, thanks in part to help with those state funds. Overall, the company will spend more than $12 million for the expansion and create 321 new jobs. McAuliffe's office says that Virginia beat out Florida, North Carolina, and Washington for this huge project.
Live to Virginia Beach Town Center now, where parking relief is coming, but some leaders think it's at the expense of taxpayers. After debating the issue, City Council approved a mixed-use development called City View 2. A $10 million tax incentive will be given to build the 488-space garage that will sit at the corner of Bonnie Road and Constitution Drive. There'll be spaces for the public and to the 221 apartments, offices, and shops that will be part of this facility. 3 council members did not think the city should offer tax incentives for private development, though.
New at noon, the North Carolina House of Representatives wants answers about the discharge of a little-studied chemical into a river. For more than 30 years, Chemours has been dumping Gen X into waterways. The North Carolina Department of Environmental Quality says that they did not know about it until this year. And now House Speaker Tim Moore says that he will convene a legislative hearing to investigate this discharge. Governor Roy Cooper has also asked for more than $2 million to help study and regulate Gen X and other chemicals in the Tar Heel state.